Volume of what? You gotta be specific, because I have music and I have me. So voice volume. Okay. Let's see. Where the fuck? Alright, so I tried to pull it up a little bit. We'll see how it goes. What's up, Saya? Thank you for dropping by. Much better. Okay, yay. I am glad. Alright. What's up, internet? Welcome to the Jones Twitch multi-stream. I know that's a weird way to put it, but anyway. Okay, so we got that. Now where's my multi-chat stuff? Where the hell? There we go. Now let's go ahead and grab the whole announcement thing. Copy that. Paste it. Boop. Okay. Let's get our tweet set up here. Keep losing my restream. There we go. Control C. Do that. Go back over here. Okay. Wait, what? Why's it got so many? Thermal.
Imagine that.
Imagine. Thermal Right, NVMe, blah blah blah. Music too, huh? Okay. 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 Let's see. Oh no. Did I pull that loose? No? Okay. I can't see. I have to turn around to look at that monitor, which is kind of dumb. I don't know if that fixes it or not, so we'll see how that goes. And what is it? Twitch. What the fuck was that? Oh, Swiss, what's up? .tv, right? Slash Jonasidu. Now, gaming, just chatting, yada yada yada. Alright, I think that's good. Now we'll get the Rumble chat going, I believe. Go ahead and post that. Says it's sending. We'll see. Rumble chat, where you at? Rumble chat, where you at? Here you are. About chat. Why is this so freaking slow, dude? What the hell? There we go. All right, let's go ahead and turn this on. Let's turn off all the test warning shit. We don't need that. And then the be right back, we don't need that. Okay, cool. All right, so I guess welcome internet. I'm gonna do probably the easiest type of unboxing in the world, which is these little NVMe SSD heat sinks. They're just stupid simple. You just open it up, there it is. But then we will install it onto a 9100 Pro, a Samsung Gen 5 SSD. To do that, I'll have to, I don't know if I can get my camera to cooperate to show. I mean, we will try. But either way, it's not a big deal. I just gotta take it out of my gaming rig, bring it over to the work table, and install it. We'll be done. I'll pop it into the gaming rig, and that will be it. That will be the end of this unboxing stream, and then we will attempt to stream some games. Yo, Tasteful, what's up? For real, gum sticks. That's right, man. Yeah. Okay, so let me check. Let's check this camera. I think it's okay. Gen 5 muster high. You were right, brother. Let's go. Alright. I don't think I need to do anything else. I guess I'll check. I don't know why these tweets do this stupid, like 30-second whatever. Like it doesn't just send the post. It's like makes me wait a minute. But whatever, we'll see. We shall see what happens. Alright, and then all of those should be okay. And then this one is on live chat, not tap chat. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright. So this is, you know, even with all the glare, an HR-10 2280 Pro black, because I believe they also have, I don't think they necessarily have like a white version. They don't have the opposite of that, but they have an all, I believe they have an all silver version, but I could be wrong. There might be a white version. But this was just the one that I grabbed. It was whatever delivered fastest, basically. And it's by Thermalright, so they're trying to take over the cooling game through decent quality. That's not coming up for some reason. They're trying to do decent quality, but they're also trying to kill the price point. And this is the heatsink that we're going to replace. So this came off of the Crosshair Hero motherboard, the 870E, and it was on top of a 9100 Pro. This is enough. This is fine. It does fine, but you know, whatever. I like baby fans. I'm just curious if it's going to work okay or not. So. Alright, so here we go. Bring this down. Maybe I'll turn on another light. Where the fuck is the plug here? Okay. Doo doo doo. Bum bum. Premium M.2 SSD heatsink. Okay. I don't know what to do with this fucking glare, dude. If I can get the camera to not care so much about it, maybe. Let's turn that way. Not that way. It's a little better, I guess. I don't fucking know. Oh gosh. Remember, I have basically no competition in this space. True. When it comes to the SSD heat sinks, they've already taken over, I think. As far as, you know, as far as like a quality option, definitely Thermalright. But there are a fuck ton of other brands, you know, can show. I could show that shit later. I'll give you a little screwdriver. And then there's the actual heatsink. Isn't it cute? That's crazy. Look at that thing. It's so stocky. It's like my buddy, my junior. And then it's got this little baby fan that, you know, depending on how it's tuned, like how it, you know, automatically runs, and maybe I can adjust things, you know, it might be PWM. It's got all 4 wires, so maybe if I can control it, I could tame this beast. But it could be pretty whiny. We'll have to see. So default setup will be with the fan blowing up, right? So that you get the thermal right lettering like this. Like your junior. Yeah, yeah. Comparing it to your child. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, this is default. If you want it to blow the other way, I'm seeing you. It looks like you have 2 different options. You may be able to flip this by unscrewing everything and just flipping the fan, or you could just not care about the lettering and turn it that way when you install it on your SSD. You know, just a little bit of planning ahead, I guess. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because if I flip it, then it may or may not like touch the fins, the actual fan here. So I don't know if I want to risk flipping it just for the lettering, because it kind of gets buried in my case on my motherboard and with GPU and everything. This is kind of going to be buried, so it's not even a thing. So let me get my nerd light. Where the fuck is it? And it feels damn good quality, I'm telling you what, man. Alright, so I'm just doing a quick double check of fitment. I want to make sure that I don't have to do any funky adjustments. I might have to, actually, because it does kind of touch over here. So we shall see. Yeah. So I'm going to want to put it... Okay. So I got to keep it in mind. Fan will be towards the top, like this. Okay. And then I'm going to want to snug the SSD as high up as possible here. Like to drop this down a little bit more. So, all right. So I'm going down to get my 9100 Pro out of here. And wouldn't you know it, it's fucking stuck to the thermal pad still. God. There it goes. It has been released. Okay. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. So, the way that the Crosshair Hero top slot works is the SSD plugs in on the left side. So this is how it needs to install into this bad boy. Go ahead and take this thick double thermal padded crap that I did to make sure it didn't bend in the slot. Okay, so that's the SSD we're using. Okay. Go ahead and start undoing this. Okay, the screwdriver is cool. It's very nice. Very nice. Better than nothing, but I think I need to switch to a different one because it's not exactly sticking to the head of the screw that well. Let me see if this one fits those. Yes, it does. Oh, baby, now, what a difference when you use a full-size screwdriver. It's always helpful. Always. Okay. Little foam. That was just to protect these. I like those. I use them. Use them for spacers sometimes. Alright, so then there's the top. Comes with a thermal pad, and the bottom does as well, so that is good. Okay, so the bottom we're not going to worry about the positioning so much. It's the top that we want to worry about. So again, I want the fan on the top of it, and then I want the SSD going that way. So just like that. And then we're going to try to snug it downward as much as it'll let us. Okay. Now let's get this out of our way. I'm going to route this. Which way? Let me find out what fan header it's going to plug into. Is there one on the bottom? Yep. One way down there. Shit. That's friggin' bogus, man. So I guess it'll go to the left there, behind the GPU, and straight down. Okay. Alright. Will it go through here? It does. Okay, so run the fan cable this way, I guess. That. And then, oh, by the way, the fan has a freaking, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. It has a plastic protective film on it. You know, the little clear things. The peel. The peel is here. Wow. Can't get it off without taking the whole sticker. I think you did too good of a job, Thermal, right? With that thing. Unless I'm mistaken, maybe it's just a glossy ass fucking sticker they have on here. Well, Jonesy will find out for you. That way, you don't have to make the mistake that Jonesy's making. Jonesy will make the mistake for you. I think it's just a very glossy sticker. Dude, stickers make things look nice, but for a little fan like this, it probably weighs it down a little bit. So I might just take it off. I don't fucking need this thing here. Now it's really going to spin up. There we go. Let's take that off. So it does not have plastic there. So if you're going to see this, leave the sticker on. Don't do what I did. Anyway. That will save it some centrifugal weight, you know. You know, we're all about maximum performance here on the Jonesy Dude Tech channel. We definitely don't want any extra weight on our fans, you know. Muy importante, folks. Muy importante. Oh no. Don't drop your SSD. Only professionals like Jonesy can do that and get away with it. We're actually going to have to check if that's enough overhang, because if we don't, I want the control. I believe this front one is the controller. That one needs the heat dissipation the most, in my opinion. Alright, well, I should have left this on while I tested things, but whatever. It will close up. Let's go back down here. I think we'll be fine. Yay. That is good. Alright. So, we got the controller on the thermal pad. Only one of the back NAND chips, or whatever they're called, is kind of slightly off of the dealio. Alright, and I like to like squish mine. I don't I don't know if you should or not, but that's what I like to do, at least. I like to squish them. You know, get them nice and snug in there. So your mileage may differ or vary. And I did not do my reverse threading to get this in there, because I'm having enough trouble just holding it together. Let's do it this time. Yep, chunky. And get that nice chunky little click from the screw threads. That's good shit. Turn it around. Nice chunky little click. Love it. Oh, baby, that's good. There we go. Installed. Now we got to install it into where it actually does all the work. So we're going to try to put it just like that. Hopefully no issues. I'm going to wipe it down. Presentation, as Flosh would say. There we go. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Now, did my pre-installation fitment checks, you know, pan out as accurate? Well, let's find out. Come on. You can't see this, chat, but it's a fucking bitch to install things after your PC is already together. Like, this is a whole hell of a lot easier when you're building your PC. Or, you know, in this instance, if I would have just taken the GPU out, we would have been oh so much better off. Get the fuck down there, you bitch. Okay. Dude. Dude, are you freaking kidding me? What is it getting caught on, I wonder? Does that mean I have to fucking plug it somewhere else? Dude, I hope not. Do 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 do. Haha, I think I figured out why this thing was going sideways when I needed it to go horizontally different to make it drop down this little side slot here. Huh. Dude, it was so simple. Why? Why do you fucking do this? Okay. Let me see. Can I show what the hell mess I'm going on through here? Maybe. Huh? Where's my other webcam at? Oh, there it is. Dude, what in the world?
Imagine that.
What are we even looking at here? That's where we're going with it. Right there. Right there. Chat, this camera sucks. It's in the way, I can't see. You're in my way, chat. Even though you can't see either. What the fuck? Really? How the fuck are you supposed to see? Sorry, chat. You're gonna have to just hang out here. Yeah, I don't know what you're looking at, chat, but that's okay. All right. That needs to go lower. Okay, I'm gonna mute because the stupid nerd light is slapping the microphone. And the feedback is killing me. I'm sure it's bad for you guys too. Don't worry about it, chat. There's not much to see anyway. There's not a whole lot to see. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Okie dokie. Dude, I hope this doesn't affect temperatures too much because we have to slide the SSD forward inside of the heatsink a little bit because of the big old screen on this PC's VRM shield looking bullshit, right? So let's see. There we go. Do that. Pop this one. Down. And down there. So sometimes that is the bullshit you go through. I'm just gonna take it out so I can actually see this thing. I could have actually just ended stream technically because of the unboxing and the installing on the SSD was pretty much all there was to it. That's all I really cared about. That lady piercing through my soul with them eyes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I think that's better. We'll see. All right, let's try that again. Dude, is it really still that far off? No way. Oh, we got it. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him. Okay, and then this cable will plug on the bottom. The last fan header on this motherboard that's not taken. Wow. Holy shit. I don't want to have to do that again. But I kind of wish I had put a thermal pad all the way on the back side of that, between the motherboard and the whatever, but that's fine. I think it's okay. Alright, let me get... Ooh. Oh, we did it, chat. We fucking did it. Well, I did it. Not so much you guys, because I wasn't able to take you with me. I'm sorry. There's that. Kind of taken care of. Whoo! That was some bullshit. Alright, where did I put this other cable? Because maybe we can hook up another camera real quick. Let's see. Well, let's see if we can. I'm gonna try to hook up this thing and see if that's what I should have done from the beginning. Oh gosh. Let me see here. Bro went cave diving. I missed that. Yeah, for real. I disappeared. I certainly disappeared. Huh? All right. Will this camera work? I don't know. Oh. Yo, gamer. What is up? Yurko Gamer. Health. Health. Stretch. All the things. Drink. Cheers, man. Cheerio. Let's see if this camera shows up. It is not showing up.
Yeah, it works. Look at that. And all the way down. Right about there. There we go. So now I can show when we actually started this bad boy up. Oh, come on. There we go.
There we go.
That kind of goes with the music. That's crazy looking. Alright, so this is the this is where we installed that. Down here.
If I would have had this camera hooked up,
you guys could have went cave diving with me.
So
it is down there.
I
promise.
It's under. You just barely see it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Let me get a light down here,
maybe.
There it is. Upside down. Do something. Alright, let's
tilt the camera angle down here.
Oh.
Okay.
Now. There's some echo. Oh God! Did it turn on? It did. Son of a bitch! I fucking hate this Razer camera. So the Razer camera decided to fucking turn itself on. That is never something I want, ever. Thanks for the heads up. Appreciate that. Sorry if I was a little late before it like destroyed your soul worse than the lady with the piercing eyes in the background here. Alright, I don't know, I kind of feel like if I put a thermal pad behind it, it might help it kind of stick a little bit. Nah, we don't need that. No, let's not do that. Let's just freaking turn this thing on and see, hopefully, the computer will boot, hopefully. Where the hell? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, and then this is plugged here. That's plugged over there. I think we're ready. We'll see if this thing will start up. Let me step this back a little so you can see the whole thing. Wait a minute. There we go. Nope. Higher. Higher. There we go. Okay. go. So far, so good. Let's make sure we go into the BIOS. Oh yeah, we're in the BIOS. Nothing changed. It didn't suddenly think that I did something funky to it. That's a good sign. Alright, so the second thing, so I'll show that, I guess. Second thing we're going to want is to make sure, oops. Okay, we almost lost the camera. Alright, so it is pulling about 220 watts. That's about the same that this PC up here is pulling during the stream. So that's that. Okay. And then over there, yada yada. It's in BIOS, so that's fine. That is fine. Now let's go into Windows and make sure that this thing is okay. How do you fucking... All right. And then hopefully we have a little bit better. Yeah, sorry about that, May. Thanks for letting me know, though. But hopefully we'll have a little bit better temps on the 9100. I think we will. Because to make that one touch the backplate and not bend, I had to double up on thermal pads, and that's never recommended. That's never a good idea. So. Okay, go ahead and I'm waiting for Samsung Magician to start up. There it is. So that hopefully we stay cool this time. Yeah, right now at boot up, obviously nothing heavy, but we're at 30 degrees. Wow, what a difference. What a difference. And that's even, I had to offset the like the actual controller spot module, whatever that was, that metal box at the very end of the SSD. Well, not the end, the actual close to the fingers of the SSD. I had to freaking kind of slide that further. So, anyway. Dude, success! I think that's good. I'm gonna turn off the lights. Show it a little better. Alright, let's double check. Yeah, 32. Before, my coolest temperatures were 40s, but a lot of time like dipping into the lower 50s. So. Very good. I like. Double check. I mean, we climbed up to 34. I don't hear it, so that's good. And I think it is running. Yeah, it's definitely running. It's running. No problem. Okay. Very good. And then, you know, I had these very janked. I had these on here on top of the GPU. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll leave those off. Use these somewhere else, maybe. Not sure. I mean, put it in there. Why not? Why not? We might as well jank it up, man. Why not? Jankification activated. Who cares? Might give us 3 whole decimal frames of betterment. I don't know. Voila. That's cool. We have uglified it. Oh, we went up to 37. That's not good. But still, I never had it in the 30s with the solid block from the motherboard's apparatus. So okay, cool. Let's go ahead and I guess I better name these so I know what the hell. Yeah, so this is actually Star-Lord. And then this one is let's rename this one. This one is what is that? MX Brio? Okay. MX Brio 9. Okay. And then that's it. Alright. Now, I think that I'm gonna fucking stop the stream and restart. Actually, I don't know if I should or not. Maybe I could just change the time. No, because it's gonna be... I hate having to, like, deal with the mess of it, like, not being, correctly named. And then if you have multiple things, then I gotta split it. So I will probably go ahead and end this stream and then restart another for gaming purposes. So if you're interested in seeing me play scary games, just, you know, do whatever you know you have to do on whatever platform you're on. You know, refresh, go to the main channel page, look for the live, I don't know. However it is you normally handle it. And go ahead and do that. And I do have a fun project coming up in the future. I got this 1 terabyte cheap, super cheap SSD. Let me show it here. Where? There we go. So I got this here. Silicon Power SP Gen 4 SSD. Now it's not max Gen 4 speeds, but that's okay. It was the same price as Gen 3 stuff, so there's no point. This is where I got into it with somebody, because they were like, oh no, don't buy something that's Gen 4 if you only have a Gen 3 motherboard, because then you're leaving a lot of performance on the table. And it's like, that only applies if it's like, if the price is much better for the Gen 3, right? If the Gen 3 and the Gen 4 are the same friggin' prices, then you get a Gen 4. It's just, it would be stupid not to. Right? Then you have a drive that is a little bit more future-proof than a Gen 3 would be. Right? So, I hope I never have to argue with anybody about that ever again. It's just crazy to me. Now again, if it's like $50 more for the Gen 4, yeah, then yeah, just get a Gen 3. It's fine. You know? Let's put this goes with these. Are these? No, these. There you go. So I do have some more. Hi, buddy. Hi. You want to say hi? Yes or no? Yes or no? Hi. Yes? You want to come talk? Okay, we gotta leave that and we'll come right back, okay? Come on. Huh. Oh, got my nerd light, I see. Look up there. Look up there. Say hi. So how you doing, everybody? Say, how are you doing, everybody? Yeah, that's Daddy's nerd light. Yeah, that's so I can see you when I'm working on this stuff. Okay. You don't want to talk much? No? Hmm? You don't want to talk too much? Alright, buddy. That's enough. Let's take you back. Say bye. Bye. Here, wave. Bye. Bye. See you next time. No, don't bother the microphone. No, don't bother the headphones. No. Say thank you. Mwah. You too. Okay. Alright. So because of that, I also have some other SSD coolers here that, you know, that I can test out on that one. Again, it's Gen 4, but it's not maxed out power, so hopefully, you know, it shouldn't get too hot. I don't think I need anything crazy on it. Gen 4s generally run way cooler, generally. Not always, but generally. Run way cooler than the Gen 5 stuff. That will like burn everything up. So I'm gonna put some of my stuff back here. I like to keep these. Might as well just keep it on there. And this I have to put in the motherboard box, I guess. And then I guess I'll peel these apart, or yeah, we'll put it in there. That's fine. We'll leave it as is. Put that in there. Does this fit in there? No? Doesn't really fit in there. Okay, whatever. But that will be a different stream that we do all that on. Because I want to take and make a... it depends on if, you know, the hardware I have available, this old hardware, is supported by SteamOS or not. If it's not, then I'll do a Linux build with this thing. And then I got to figure out like which machine to use it on. I've got old, and not so old. Those are the choices. No, so I have one is a 7700K, an Intel build, so that's the 270 chipset. And then I have a Z87 with a 4000 series Intel CPU, and I have a Z97 with a 4000 series Intel. One of them is a 4790K and the other is a 4770K. One of them might be dead, so I don't know. Anyway, but that shit's all buried. I'm not digging that out right now. Okay, so that's gonna be it. I'm gonna put the intermission screen with the be right back thing here. Let me get that going, because I'm actually going to start right back up, as I said. I want to try to game a little bit on this thing. We still got up into the 40s. I wonder if it's this thing. Nah, it can't be that. Let's see, did the temperature come down? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, maybe it's this. It's too close to that one. Let's see here.
this one. I think this one also we should away from there as well. Alright, cool. That looks good to me. Alright, so a quick little ending screen, but we're not ending. I'm coming right back. We will start a gaming stream momentarily. Bear with me as I start preparing to switch over. So I will stop and then restart. Dude, no drop frames today. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. That is awesome. I went a little further than I needed probably to fix it. Like I did multiple things at the same time. So I'll switch over to pause. Well, actually. Yeah. Pause. Pause and then intermission. Alright, scary games coming up real soon. Let me just type that into chats. Starting stream for scary games in a moment or two. Okay.
Imagine that.
Alright, cool. Alright, so let's see. Gaming rig's running okay. That looks good. I don't need this right now. Let me see. Is there a way to keep this plugged in? No, guess not. Bummer. Maybe if I take it over here, it can stay standing right here at the end. Okay, so remove that. You know, chair back. Chair will be here. Oh yeah, this is SSD shit. Put it over here. Just tidy up, tidy up. Done with the nerd light. Whoa, it is very cloudy. Okay. Check temperatures on this bad boy. Oh yeah, we're holding at 39. That's much better than 45 to 49 on that other one. I think that is good. Okay.